Hello, good evening. I know it's early, but I'm actually going to an event tonight, so I will actually not be on between 7 and 8 unless I squeeze it in at like 7:50 something. So I'm jumping on now and I'm going to go over day 28 today with you. How did it go? Did you do it? Did you feel good? What was it about asking people what they admire about you and how did it feel? Let me know in the comments below. So this is going to be a really quick live. Like I said, I have an event to go to tonight for Monat. And if you want to learn more about that side of the things that I do, definitely comment below. Day 1 of hair makes it volume and beautiful, right? So anyway, enough about that. Day 28 was all about asking 5 people what they admire about you and writing it down, recording it, and putting it up where you can see it. And I want to know how it went. Did you do it? Were you comfortable, uncomfortable? What was said? What feedback did you get? Did people look at you and be like, why are you asking what I admire about you? And did you tell them why and what you were doing? So I want to hear all about it. Put it in the comments below. Take a picture of the list that you got from people and let me know how it went. I'm really excited about that. So day 29 is even more important. And that's because we want to get through the holidays positively, right? We always want to go through a good year and have a good positive year. And we always want to look at the things positive. Sometimes there's ups and downs, but that's okay. And knowing that there's ups and downs helps you prepare in a better mindset because you're like, okay, I can stay positive. Like, look at the positive outlook of this. What's going right, even if things are going wrong. And we never know where we're going to be in 1 month, even a day, an hour. We don't know. We don't know where we're going to be in a week. We don't know where we're going to be in a year, let alone 5 or 10 years. But we like to think about it. So that leads me to day 29 for you, okay? So day 29 is you're going to write a letter to yourself, to your future self, the person you will be in 10 years, okay? So meaning I want you to write a letter to yourself 10 years from now. You can either do it 2 ways. You can do it you looking into the future or you looking back into the past 10-year span. Whether it's all the things you've accomplished, all the things that you're going to be proud of that you've done in the 10 years, or the things that you are going to be doing in 10 years and how you're proud of that. So it could be twofold. It could be looking into the future or looking into the past of everything that you've accomplished leading up to yourself in 10 years. So that's your assignment for tomorrow, and it's writing a letter to yourself 10 years from now. I want you to post it on social media as well. I want you to share it with at least one person that you trust. So you can just post the letter and kind of blur it out on social media if you don't want everybody to read it. But I definitely want you to share it with somebody that you trust and confide in and say, hey, this is a letter I'm writing to myself in 10 years or the person I'm writing to myself today 10 years from now. Does that make sense? So like if I wanted to write to me now, it would be my future self writing to me now, saying, Dear Erin, I am so proud of you in the last 10 years. You've done this, 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 and this. Or it's, hey, dear future self, this is what I hope to be accomplishing in the next 10 years. It can be any perspective you want, whatever you're more comfortable with, and that's what I want you to do. But once you get that letter done, I want you to make a copy of it and share it with someone you know that in 10 years can check in with you, and then you're going to seal that envelope of the original, seal it, and you're going to put it somewhere safe, and in 10 years, you're going to read it to yourself. Now, if you're like, oh my gosh, 10 years, that's a long time, you can do it in a year. You can make it you can do a year letter, you can do a 5-year letter, and then you can do a 10-year letter. Make sense? So either to your future self or to your past self, but a 10-year span. That's what I want. I want you to share it with someone too, because what does that do? That holds you accountable. That holds you like, hey, these are my dreams and ambitions. This is what I'm going to accomplish in the next 10 years. This is what I'm proud of. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Peggy. Thanks for jumping on. And John and everybody, thank you so much. So writing a letter to yourself, either to your present day self from 10 years now or to your future self 10 years from now. Does that make sense? So whoever you're going to be, yeah, there you go. Exactly. What is it that you're going to accomplish in 10 years that your 72-year-old self is going to be like, damn, girl, you got that. Like, you did good. Maintaining your weight, right? Staying healthy. Having grandchildren. I don't know. Whatever it may be, whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Volunteering. I'm not sure exactly what it is that you want to accomplish because you haven't, you guys haven't told me. Oh, that was a weird sound. You haven't told me. But I want you to share it. You can either share it with me or you can share it with a dear friend of yours or a family member and say, hey, I wrote a letter to myself today from a 10-year future self is writing, or I'm writing as a 10-year future to myself today. I think I confused that. You understand, right? Give me a thumbs up or heart or show me some love if you understand what I'm saying. 10 years span, you're writing a letter to yourself, either to your future self or your past self, which would be today, or your future self, and say, hey, this is what I did, and this is how it went. Manifesting what you want, making the connections that you want, seeing things happen that haven't yet to happen, but you're manifesting them. You're bringing them into the present, and you're making them a reality into your life. It might take a year for that to really happen. It might take 10 years. It may take a longer time. But when you open that letter in 10 years, you might be blown away by how far you've come or how close you've gotten or how you've blown it out of the water, right? So that's what your assignment is. And I'm excited. I want to see the letters. I want to hear about it. I want to know how you're feeling. Does it scare you? Does it make you nervous? How do you feel that you're going to write it to yourself? Is it going to include drawings? Is it going to include just words, quotes? What is it going to be? How are you going to write that letter to yourself? Dear so-and-so, I am so proud that we will be, or we have, or that we've done this. I'm just anything you want it to be. It can be family related, job related, lifestyle related, relationship related. It can be anything. And I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. And if you are not scared to share it with me. I want to read it. I want to see it. I want to see what you've accomplished, because you will accomplish this once you bring it into reality and you speak it and you write it on paper. It can become so true in an instant that you would blow yourself away. Hi, Whitney. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for jumping on. So that's what I want you to do for day 29. Hello, Jerry. Thanks for jumping on. Say hello to Samantha for me. So that's what I want you to do. Write a letter to yourself for 10 years from now. Like I said, you can do it two ways. Either writing to your future self, or you're writing to your past. Like your 10-year from now self is giving advice to yourself now. What would your 10 years say? So that's what I want. Oh, Nicole, thank you. I have an event tonight. I'm going to an event tonight, so I had to get all dolled up. But this is what I normally look like when I put myself together. So thank you for the compliment. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. And like I said, I am an empowerment coach and a fitness coach, nutritional coach. I do a lot of things for people and their lifestyles. If you're ever interested and want to learn more, you can definitely personal message me, and I would be more than happy to help you become the true person that you are and inspire and motivate you to live your authentic life. As I always say, is we are uniquely imperfectly perfect. We are all uniquely imperfectly perfect, and every circumstance, there is a reason for it. Whether it's a choice or decision we make, we always take 100% responsibility for ourselves, and we stay positive. And sometimes we have our slumps, but most of the time you should be able to stay positive and open-minded and everything. Hi, Jeff. Thanks for jumping on. So if you need help to become the true person that you really want to become and live that life that you want to live, reach out to me. I would love to be your coach. I would be excited. And if you have a friend that's looking for that and they just don't know where to start, send them my way. I would love to help them. That's what I do. I help empower people. I help inspire and motivate people. Hi, Sean. I'm sorry I couldn't make it down there for you today, but I know you know why. So I have all the love for you in the world, and I hope you and your family are doing okay. And if you need anything, you let me know. My heart goes out to you, hon. So please, if you have any friends or anybody that you know that just wants to be empowered and inspired and motivated and they just don't know where to start, then you send them to me. And I can reach out to them, or they can reach out to me, and I will be there for them. I will help guide them where they want to go, and they will be able to do great things. They'll do the work, but I'll just help guide them. Thanks, Jeff, so much. I appreciate it. If you ever feel like you want to share my videos, feel free. I have a webpage as well that I'll be doing more on, and a little more of that will come up as time passes. And I also have a YouTube channel where all these videos can be found. So thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate it. Hi, Philip. Thanks for jumping on. Jeff, I know Jeff from competing back in the day when I was a bodybuilder, and I have become an amazing person through bodybuilding. Bodybuilding definitely was good for me, and it was a good time in my life, and Jeff was someone who I met through bodybuilding. So it's nice to hear that compliment. Thank you so much, Jeff. We love you too, Sean. Nicole, please send me a message and I will be there for you, girl. Like, if you really want my guidance, I am there and I am your girl, and I will help you through whatever it may be. So as I was saying, feel free to share the videos and all of that. And thanks, Peg. That's so sweet. And I will put you on the path that you need to be. And you could be on that path and just not even know it and just need a little bit of light. I love, love, love to help people become their true authentic self, because that's the only way to live. That's the only way to be. Be you, do you. A lot of people don't like that saying, but I say it all the time. Be you, do you. Who cares what other people think? There's times when I've cared what people have thought. I mean, I did bodybuilding. I got up on stage in front of hundreds of thousands of people in an itty bitty sparkly bikini. And what was I doing? I was being judged intentionally on my physique. Not my mind, not my brain, not what I had to offer the world, but my physique. And it taught me a lot about being authentic and being yourself and being naturally beautiful to yourself and kind and persistent and dedicated and determined. And it taught me a lot of who I am and who I wanted to be back then and how to get there. And now I have so many different tools in my toolbox, from my education, my experiences, good and bad, and I can help guide anybody that wants that guidance. And if I don't have all the tools, I will figure them out and I will get them, and I will lead you to the person that, if I feel that they are the next step for you, then they are. But if I can work with you, I would be honored and humbled. I would appreciate it. And message me. Send this to a friend if you feel like they need that. And go back and look at my other lives for the 30-Day Mindset Matters Challenge. It's all about having a positive attitude no matter what you're going through. Yeah, you can have your moment where you're like, oh, this sucks, right? But at the end of the day, you got to stand back up. You got to keep fighting. You got to keep going, because no one's going to do that for you. And that's what this Mindset Matters Challenge is all about, is you've got you and you've got your back. I've got your back too, but you've got your back every single day. And that's what you got to do. You got to figure it out, and I'll help you. But at the end of the day, positive mindset, positive vibes, positive energy, that's what we want. That's what you deserve. And don't let anybody tell you any different. You can do whatever you want to do, no matter what. I mean, we've all had our moments, right? But it's how we face them and how we keep going that matters. So, writing that letter to yourself, whether it's to yourself today from 10 years from now, or writing that letter 10 years from now to you today, I think I keep missing it, but you get my point. Writing that letter to yourself is going to be so important. Sharing it with someone who you trust, whether it's me as your coach or somebody else that's in your family or whatnot, let them, that's accountability. And it's a scary thing, and that's okay to be scared. And then sealing that envelope, putting it somewhere where you know you'll find it in 10 years. And you could have it posted somewhere where you see it every day and be like, man, whew, 1 more year to go, or 8 more years to go, or whatever. You see that letter, and then that day comes, go in a private, safe space, and you read that letter. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be hard, and it's going to be inspiring, and it's going to be amazing all at the same time. And it's going to be the same way when you write that letter. So write that letter. Let me know how it goes. You can share it with me. I would be more than happy to be that person, or a friend or a family member or somebody you trust. And hello, Janae. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for jumping on, guys. And I'm excited to see what it does. Now, I'm going to jump on here and you'll see another live and I'll be in the same outfit because tomorrow I'll be unavailable. So the live for tomorrow will go up tomorrow if I can figure it out. If not, then I'll do a real quick live again for your day 30. Can you believe it? Oh, 2 more days. Tomorrow and Saturday. And then the 30-day Mindset Matters Challenge is over. Have you enjoyed it? What have you liked about it? What didn't you like about it? What challenges did you like? What challenges were hard? What challenges were easy? What was it? Would you like it to continue? Would you like to see another one? Give me some feedback. What would you like me to talk more about? What would you like me to dive into? What instructional learning would you like me to conduct on a live Facebook? I am very early. Yes, Janae, I have an event to go to and I wouldn't hit until 8, 9 o'clock our time. So if you have not finished all the activities, go back and finish all of them would be my suggestion and my advice to you, or do the ones that you know are most difficult. And I will definitely get those up, and you can find them on YouTube if that's easier. You can just go to my Erin Bear Coaching YouTube and they're all there. And that's what I've got for you guys. Thanks so much for jumping on. I appreciate all your love and support. It really means a lot to me. And let me help make you see the real beauty that you are. So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. Message me, whatever it may be. And have a great night. I'm really excited for all of you. And, yeah, anything that you want me to talk about, let me know and I will jump on here and I'll do a live. I can also do an instructional live, or I can do a one-on-one coaching with you. It's really your call. Let me know what you think. I appreciate everything that you guys have done for yourselves and you have shown me, and you should be super proud of yourself for sticking in and watching these. And you can always start again. You can always start these again. Just because the Mindset Matters Challenge officially ends on Sunday does not mean that that it's over for you. But I gotta go. I hope all of you have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.